read on Liz Cheney and Romney, kind of the outliers of the Republican Party. And last time, I guess when Romney went to speak, they booed him. You know, Liz Cheney is not on their, you know, on their rah-rah team either. So what I got with them is the spirit of destruction. Now they know that the Republican Party is breaking down, okay? They know that it is going through a process of destruction from what it was. And these two are like the whistleblowers, okay? They're the ones that are willing to stand up and say that Trump is lying, that he was lying about winning the election and their fraud and all of this. They still have their ethics and morals, okay, willing to stand up for it. And I think, again, above it all, that they have a premonition. You know, more than likely the Republican Party is going to try to get rid of them, oust them, but they are in Taurus, okay? They're stubborn, okay? They're not going to change. They're not going to move. They're not going to be cowed by the Republicans there trying to diminish them. They have trust and patience, and they are willing to continue to stand up and speak out and want the values of the old Republican Party. They're very much heart-centered on it, and they're willing to wait through the clouds, through the drama that's going on now. Again, they have a sense of bravery. They're willing to stand up for their beliefs and willing to, again, continue to be basically whistleblowers for the party. They really believe in the Republican system, okay? And they're willing to stand up no matter what it takes. So eventually, they may have to leave the party, not stealing away. I see this as, eventually maybe they will be ousted and they'll take away what they can take away from it. And maybe they'll start another party. Maybe they will do something to reconstruct the Republican Party to pull people in that still believe, in the Republican Party, but as it was, not what it's become, which is the cult, which has become a personality cult. They want to see the Republican Party be the Republican Party, okay? They want to see it reestablished. So I don't know, exactly what's going to happen or when, but we know that the cult of Trump does not want them in it. They're trying to push them out, and they're still hanging tough, whistleblowers for the party, and wanting to see the genuine Republican Party rather than this thing that it's become, which has become very toxic. Again, the last thing it looks like, they may eventually leave, take away what they could take away, continue to stand, and want to see a reestablishment of the Republican Party, the old guard, let's call it the old guard, reestablished, rather than this toxic thing that it's become, this polluted, toxic swamp gas. That's all I see when you see that. what it's become now with Trump and all of these things. You just see this toxic swamp gas that's ongoing, and they want it back. The old guard, what the Republican Party was actually supposed to be standing on, which was smaller government, not doing away with the government, but smaller government, rather than, again, this overblown swamp of swamp gases that's toxic to everything in its wake, being established. So we'll have to watch and see what happens with Mitt and Liz, and see if in fact they do get pushed out of the Ugly Party, which, not necessarily a bad thing when it's become so toxic, and they want to just go back to the old guard, the old Republican Party as it was. So thanks for tuning in, love and light. We'll see you online.